So, you can mail my posters back to me at the University of Maryland Center for Documentary, Anime, and Pornography.
Wait, run that last part back, buddy. What are they teaching at the university again?
Never heard that kind of school before.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, y'all. It's us with the Actors Edit. My name is
Nice.
Bobby.
I'm Anu.
I am Kama Ile.
And I'm Rennie.
Yes. And today we're watching The Fall and Rise of Reggie Dinkins
Yes.
with our favorite wizard himself, Daniel Radcliffe, period. And Rennie's favorite, Erica Alexander, who the rest of us were like, who is that?
Maxine Shaw, attorney at law. Yes, he is. My girl from Living Single. And Tracy Morgan, but whatever.
Yes.
But here
Not
for
whatever. Tracy Morgan ate down on
He
30
did.
Rock.
I agree.
He did.
That's where I know Tracy Morgan from.
Did.
He was such a character on that show. I'm excited to see Daniel Radcliffe in a TV show. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
me
Yeah,
What
I
is
never
this?
see him in any other context but Harry Potter. So
I've seen him
Really?
outside of the Harry Potter context. The man is talented.
He's
He
very
also didn't he do
theater.
like Ekis and like show his wiener?
Yes, he did.
a play where he was fully nude on
And I
stage.
believe he also did
Missed that.
How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. And then he just did Merrily We Go Along, which I
And
think
he's
is
coming
fine.
back to Broadway to do a one-man show.
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're obviously Daniel Radcliffe fans over here.
Also,
So,
I watched an interview on TikTok with him recently. Sorry to cut you off, Reddy. But
It's all
apparently
good.
he's been living in New York City, I believe the West Village, for the past 6 years. So
makes sense.
All
our
right.
city
well,
is freaking awesome.
we should
got 'em
meet
all
up.
over here.
Yes. And
Yo, Danny Radcliffe. Danny Rad, as I call you in my mind, even though I've never met you, sir. Let's hang out.
I know, he's close. And as the resident musical theater person, I did see Merrily We Roll Along, and he was amazing.
I'm ready if
Yeah.
you guys are ready.
Going in totally blind because I have no context for this.
We're all virgins
None
for this,
of us
guys.
have watched this. It's time for an orgy because we're all virgins in this. That actually didn't make sense.
It didn't,
wow.
but I supported you all the way with that.
I'm sorry that I said that.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. NBC.
Oh, I love that noise.
Football was never just a game for me. It was my life.
It's about sports.
But football got me out.
With the first pick, Green Bay selects Reggie Dinkins from Rutgers University.
I actually have a cousin that used to play for Green Bay. That's cool.
But the MVP I really want is that new McDonald's veal platter.
Yo, that mustache is crazy.
2005. That season was destiny. And I was going to be a legend.
I think this is good casting so far. He looks
Yep.
like a retired and sounds like a retired football player.
No,
Like it works.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
It's a work in progress, obviously, but you hired me to make a documentary about you.
No, now I got to put on my producer hat.
Love the beard.
This movie is supposed to show people how great I am.
Get into it.
You should put on a hat.
Oh, look, Carmelo.
Oh, look.
Look,
That-
See,
That's
you're
my
taking
child.
my advice and improving your mind. But study.
I love this show already. 10 out of 10.
Books are brain movies.
Books are brain movies. Amen. That's a fact.
This was my acting at the beginning of my acting journey.
This was all of us in our first
Look.
acting class.
I'm emoting.
Wait, you're not in the Hall of Fame?
Bobby Moynihan? Yeah.
After your slamming career?
Well, you tell me about it, Rusty, my friend regardless of race.
Another TV show down with the swirl. Love it.
Documentary filmmaking is about piercing the artifice that people want to show to the world.
Dude, did you bring these posters with you from home? We went viral last week because I had a rash on my neck and a bunch of nurses reached out.
Oh, God.
That's one way to go viral.
Viral infection.
Is your father? Ooh, oh, for
Erica.
how long has this been going on?
So your ex-wife is still your agent?
I went with the one person who was with me from the start.
But you still divorced her?
Maybe she divorced him.
That seems more likely, to be honest.
Man, I wouldn't be anywhere without her.
And yet, she is no longer your boo.
Great use of urban slang.
Not the urban slang.
Not the urban slang with British accent.
I said don't make a documentary. I also said don't buy that football made out of the original Miss Piggy.
What? The disrespect.
That was a wild turn of events.
What was the last endorsement I was able to get you?
You're poor.
What is this an ad for?
Reggie, you know what the word
Okay.
documentary means, right?
Well, I assume it's from the Latin word documentum, meaning lesson or instruction. I took Latin in college because I thought it would help me meet Dominican chicks. But then I liked it.
Oh.
Run that back again. What?
I'm sorry, but he wrote things for me to say. Dad, you're such a good dancer. Can you teach me how to doogie?
It's Dougie. We practiced this.
You just got a douchey. Casting 10 out of 10.
Douchey, douchey.
That guy's on The Daily Show.
100 for the win. 100
Wait
for
a
going
minute.
over 200 yards.
Oh, are they not allowed to bet on themselves?
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Yeah, but is it illegal to gamble on yourself?
I would imagine it should be.
It sounds illegal, but I'm just thinking
You
like
were
you don't have a
immediately banned for
guarantee that
life
you'll be
in
able to
football.
do what
Yeah,
you.
but I only
Right.
bet on myself. Not
Well, you
only
could
bet to
bet
win,
against
that was more
bet
motivation
against
to
yourself
play
and then
good.
throw the game.
Sort of how like a waitress works for tips.
Without you, your teammates lost the Super Bowl to Seattle 61-2.
That's because they didn't plan to have other players in case he got injured. That's bad management.
We don't really know what this documentary is about yet. It will emerge.
You know, I told you this was a puff piece, okay, that I'm paying for. Hey,
That's not a documentary, bro.
Yeah, none of this is going in the documentary.
That's how I get up too, bro.
So why would the director of A Rose for Joshua even be here? To make some artsy movie where Reggie looks like a tragic loser?
No. I think there could be a real doc here. Short for documentary.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for the face. The face.
But he doesn't even want a movie. He wants a commercial. And I swore I would never make another commercial.
You?
What?
Me? Same.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna burn that
feel like-
from my memory.
I feel like if Daniel Radcliffe maybe made a commercial, it'd be so artsy that it's like
It
too
reminded
artsy
me
for
of
the point.
the Kendall Jenner. Do you remember the Pepsi ad that
Yes.
like got a whole bunch of controversy?
Please.
This is not a
Susan,
branded
I
soda.
need this to work.
Oh my God! Crash out! Crash out, Karen!
We're exposed.
I told you not to make this stupid movie. It is a waste of money.
Yeah, my money. The money that pays for your BMW and your son's fart medication.
Can we not put that in?
He didn't deny it. It's crazy.
So if I say we're going to waste money, we're going to waste some money.
This is why she divorced him.
Reggie's not your man anymore, Monica. Monica's never been anything but lovely to me. I just want to be in the documentary.
I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here.
There's no point in me even being here. I do have other options, you know.
Yeah, she's the
So
reason you
go.
have all this money.
So, you can mail my posters back to me at the University of Maryland Center for Documentary, Anime, and Pornography.
Wait, run that last part back, buddy. What are they teaching you at the university again?
Never heard that kind of school before.
We're going to figure this out without Arthur Tobin and she who shall not be named.
Hey, Harry Potter reference.
Okay.
Yeah.
BB, will you call my knee doctor and tell him that little hat bone is gone?
Okay, honey.
I mean, I would also be lost. I don't know what those words meant.
I'm not doing that for you.
Playing football with Dinkins on my back? I take more crap than anyone. And there's a kid on our team named Osama Epstein.
What?
I would legally change my kid's name at that point.
What kind
That's
of
too much.
parents would name their child that?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Monica, bro, we are so
Hey!
There's a lot
Gosh,
of
what is
Daily
this actor's
Show.
name?
Ronnie Chung. Him and the other guy they're from the Daily Show.
That guy was dead weight.
He is the father of my child. He'll be fine. Reggie's actually making his own moves. He's working on making a documentary with an Oscar-winning director.
Girl, he's your ex. You don't need to keep
Yeah, we can stop. You can
boosting
drop
him.
it.
Yeah.
Reggie, I can't do this. You know I was excited about the documentary. But if it's between the movie and Monica, you gotta choose Monica. I called every doctor in your phone and they all DJs.
This is a problem.
She's like, I'm a second wife. I don't do all this crap.
When we got lost in Tuscany, but Monica had put an air tag on you, and that's how the police were able to find us.
Props for her for like loving Monica too.
He directed a superhero movie?
He tried. He couldn't handle the pressure. Total onset
Yeah,
breakdown.
that's like a
tanked the whole
totally different
project.
bag.
Yeah.
That's a bad agent.
This movie makes no sense.
What?
I'm sorry.
Your manager set you up to fail. You need better representation.
That's what I do. I like to run fast, and you can too. It's cool to... You always look out for me. And if you stop doing that, I'll die.
Probably, it seems
Yeah,
like.
you probably would die. I hope this kind of relationship never finds me.
Amen. For both of us.
I hope that this kind of man is never part of my future.
Never.
I just needed some time to think.
Arthur, I get why you don't want to go home like this
I
again.
love Daniel Radcliffe.
From the university's pornography division.
Imagine how that department smells.
Exactly.
I know that's not what you just said. Autumn.
Just disgusting.
I know that's not what you just said.
Just a bunch of weaves.
Oh, God.
Although I'm wearing an anime shirt today, so.
So you lied when you said you took it because I'm your childhood hero.
I never said that. You're not my childhood hero.
Here's the thing.
I've never said that.
Love the
I
honesty.
thought there was no way you could understand Reggie's life, but you may be the one person who can.
You messed up just as bad as me.
Period.
You,
We're both
Me.
losers.
same.
You're both losers.
You're saying you want me to come back?
If we're gonna do this, we're gonna have to do it your way.
It's kind of sad though. He just couldn't handle the stress of a Marvel movie. That doesn't mean
Yeah.
he can't make another movie.
That's much bigger in scale to manage. Like,
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Oh, snap! That reminds me! Guys, stop!
Sorry, Mr.
What?
D. We were waiting for you to come save him with a famous sword, but you never showed up.
Did I do good, Reggie?
He looks actually scared.
Did I do good, Reggie?
Yay! What a lovely little show.
That was very cute.
Awesome.
I enjoyed
That was
that.
so cute. So that was the rise and fall of Reggie Dinkins, or sorry, fall and rise of Reggie Dinkins.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So what did we all think? Initial thoughts?
That was good. It was funny.
I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it a lot more than the paper. Not that we're comparing, but just because those episodes before, this was right up my alley. I just thought it was such smart writing. So many smart lines in there. I was like, oh. And the deliveries of these lines were so effortless and natural. And I was like, okay, this is perfectly cast. I mean, I don't think I would have made any changes. I love Daniel Radcliffe. I think Erica is going to be great. I think Tracy Morgan is perfect, just the right amount of dosage for me. Bobby Moynihan, I was like, what's going on with me here? It's like staff after staff. So, I definitely would want to watch the second episode.
Carmela,
Nice.
any thoughts?
I really loved it. What is my overall thought on the show? Will I watch it again? Yes, I would like to watch the rest of the series. I find it very funny. I think that the humor of the show and the writing, kind of like Rennie said, is very witty, very
Yep.
fun. I love mockumentary style shows. Neighbors, sorry. I love mockumentary style shows, so it's always fun for me to get to see another one. It wasn't what I was expecting in terms of like plot I guess, and like how the characters all interact with each other. But it was like it felt very fresh overall. It didn't feel like here's another mockumentary with all
Yeah.
these cutaways and people looking to the camera. It somehow took it's like sitcoms have been around for friggin' ages, but not every sitcom is the same and some try to do something brand new. And I feel like this had a lot of fresh air. Um for a lot of different reasons. And then yeah, I feel like I'm excited to see how the characters kind of grow with each other because that'll be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that mockumentary. Sorry, good. The mockumentary, Kamala, that you mentioned, the freshness of that, I have to just piggyback and agree on because I think the way they introduced why the show is a mockumentary is to me very unique. Like I don't think most of the time they're already in that, we've been recording kind of mentality, and this time we got to see why they're doing this, why it's shot that way. So it made it more, I guess, what do you call it, mise en scène in a sense. It's more understanding from a plot point why we're in this mockumentary style, why it's shot like this. I thought it
Yes.
was genius in the pilot, no less. I was like, oh, right off the
It was a
jump,
very strong pilot.
very
Very
strong,
strong pilot.
very strong.
it was
Yeah,
a
I
very strong
agree.
pilot.
Yeah, I agree that I like this better than the paper as well, just because I feel like this was more densely packed. Like the paper had some parts where it was like a lull, but this never had a lull. Like it was just like joke after joke after joke, like, and all the characters were interesting.
Yep.
Like there was some interesting relationships between them that I was like, oh, I kind of want to see this develop more. And I like the contrast of Daniel Radcliffe and Reggie. And it was, yeah, it was good chemistry
Yeah, I think for
in the
me,
beginning.
I agree with everything that you all said. And I think what it did really well, not that the paper didn't do this well, but the paper, I think maybe you have to watch a little bit more to establish it. But I understood who each of the characters were. Like I literally could watch the pilot and like I know who each of them are, like what their place is, like how they're gonna, like benefit the series. I think that was really well done. Kind of like they established just like each character and like what they have to bring to the table. I also liked I'm anxious to see what it's like going forward, but I feel like there's a really interesting conversation about Black women that's going to be in there because I feel like it very much showed how the Black woman always has to save the day for a Black man, which like I mean, duh. But yeah, like I think that's just interesting kind of theme that I would like to see how they explore going forward. But Rennie, thank you for shouting out Erica Alexander because for me, while I thought everyone was like really, 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 really good, I think like for me she was the standout acting wise. I felt like she like was able to give me funny, but like also like kind of like those dramatic and
Yep.
impactful, heartfelt moments. So yeah, thank you for like calling out her in the beginning and like making me pay attention to her.
She will make you watch her. I love watching her. She was also in the Cosby Show. She played Cousin Pam, in like the season 7, 8 of those. But I just think the writing overall, I think the actors knew exactly what their motivations were so early on in when they came into the room. Like their first entrance was like, this is what my character is here for. This is my end game. And it layered so beautifully. I was just like, not a lot of pilots do that with their intention from the jump. Like usually we're like, what are we here for? And I just knew everyone's point, everyone's plan. The ensemble really has a beautiful chemistry, and I think Daniel Radcliffe. I'm so happy to see him in a TV series, and I just think it was the perfect role. And it's so opposite Harry Potter, but like, is it or is he more of just a what's what I'm looking for? An over characterization of Harry Potter. Like, would Harry Potter really just go like? Would he crash out over the tennis balls? Would you guys see that? That was just an over
I feel
exaggeration
like
of
this
him.
character and a lot of his filmography since Harry Potter is absolutely nothing at all to do with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like
He said Harry Potter was a part of my life and I respect that, but I am moving up, on, around. I'm gonna do
Yes.
what I'm gonna do because I really never
Yeah.
have to work again if I didn't want to. So I'm just gonna do whatever I want.
And I
Yeah.
love that for him.
Harry
like-
would figure it out. He would need Hermione, but he would figure out how to do that. I feel like the crash out would be Ron. Like Ron would be like, I don't.
That's fair. I see his crash out.
Yeah.
I can see his crash out. I can almost see Hermione crashing out too. Like, enough. I've had enough.
But wait, Anu, what are your thoughts?
Oh, I like that Daniel Radcliffe has grown out his beard.
So
Just
cute.
because it like aesthetically, like physically differentiates him from Harry Potter, because Harry Potter, like he's always clean shaven. So I think that was a good choice to because they know that everyone's gonna be like, thinking about Harry Potter whenever they see Daniel Radcliffe. So, I
I
agree
also
with that
like
decision.
too, for me, while I think they're important and there's a lot of them, and like I think that like, obviously like I indulge in them due to like just like my culture, it doesn't feel inherently like a like black show. Like there's a lot of shows that are on TV where you're like, oh, like this is
Yeah.
for black people. It doesn't feel like that, but it still also incorporates black culture, which I really like. So I think that that's done really well, where I'm like, oh, like I feel like white people can really enjoy this and like understand it, and like Asian people and Indian people and whoever, like, but it doesn't also stray away from the fact that like like the four of the main characters are black. So I like
Yes.
how
I
Yeah.
think my only
Go on, yeah.
fear is so I watched Blackish, which is I liked it as a show, but I didn't like the
I don't like
relationship between the main character and his wife, where it just was frustrating because he was always like a child and she was always having to take care of him and make sacrifices for him, and he would like learn a lesson in one of the episodes but then like continue being just a
There's
kid, like another kid that she had to take care of, and I don't want that dynamic to be repeated in this show.
I feel like that's a lot. I hear what you're saying. I feel like that's a lot of husbands in comedies.
Yes.
And from what I hear, a lot of husbands in hetero relationships in real life.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
it is deeply frustrating. It is worrisome. It is, I'm certain, not reflective of everyone's relationship. And yeah, no, I definitely see it. Kind of goes on to what Bobby was saying, where it's like, at the end of the day, we all know a black woman's gonna have to save the day in this. So
Yeah.
just a
Hey,
minority woman in general is just gonna have to pick up
it
whatever
it it could
nonsense
be
it
the
is.
white knight syndrome, right? It could have been focused on Daniel Radcliffe because it could have been the white knight. He could have been the white savior coming in there, but it's
Right.
looking like Eric Alexander's character is the one that's going to help save both of them.
I'm
So it
hoping
could have went. I mean, I hope so.
I'm hoping they subvert that and she grows to have her own life and she's like, "Oh, I can put myself first." Like I hope that's her arc.
I hope they all save themselves and
Yeah, I
become
do too.
closer as they go on this journey together. That's what I
With
want.
some
Just
hijinks,
like,
ha ha ha, he, but
Period.
we all grow stronger
Period.
in our own career in the end, which would be very nice. I
yeah,
do have to say, I am disappointed that, not disappointed, that's not the word I need to use. I'm sad for Daniel Radcliffe's character, and I know I said it earlier, but like, dang, just because a superhero movie is it's so hard. Like I know having to try to film this, direct this, and they blacklisted him because he crossed out because he couldn't do the Disney movie. Like, dang, there's people that have done a lot worse and a lot worse in Hollywood, and they're still making movies. And I was like, poor guy. I just felt for his character in that moment. And I didn't know betting on yourself was illegal in football.
yeah. Someone dropped that in the comments because I know like apps nowadays, like what is it called, Cashy or something, have ads everywhere where you can bet on literally anything. And like, I feel like I've seen ballers do ads for like,
The Super
what is
Bowl
that one? There's like
commercials.
called Ad Kings or something, Sports
Yeah,
Kings or something.
DraftKings.
Yeah, like I feel like I see ads for sports betting and like fantasy sports all the time. If you know what they're talking about, that'd be great. Let us know. We need to be
Listen,
informed.
Yes.
So I think it is illegal because I know there's like, I mean, I guess it's a different medium about what I'm gonna say, but like I know like just because like I have a friend who does like reality TV, but like my friend who was like on a reality TV competition show, like it's in a clause that like you obviously you can't tell anybody, but like if they find out that you like betted on the results of the show to make money off of it, like you can be sued. So
but
like
there would be like insider trading though, because they
yeah,
have insider information.
but
This guy,
yeah.
like, he's playing the game. Like, what is his insider trading to know that he was going to win that bet?
I mean, like I know it's illegal. Well, no, because I'm thinking of boxing, and always in those movies they'll say, "Hey, take a dive. Hey, beat
Right.
this guy in the
Yeah.
first round, whatever." But like in a team sport like
That's what I'm
football, where
saying.
there's so many variables, it's like you can betting on yourself is just extra motivation to get 200 yards.
And that's
like,
what Reggie Dinkins said. He said it made me more motivated. 10 out of 10. Really enjoyed the series. Really well cast. I think they're all professional. They're all good to learn from, and you watch them in comedy. And I think everyone should go check out Living Single. If you haven't watched it, it's the African American version of Friends, and they came first. So if you ever hear about that scandal, go watch that.
Yeah, let us know if you want us to continue with this show or what you'd like us to watch next.
That's us. Bobby, you want to call us out?
I'll close it out. I'll close it out. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of The Actor's Edit and our viewing of The Fall and Rise of Reggie Dinkins. My name is Bobby.
I'm Anu.
I am Kama Ile.
I'm Rennie.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of the things. Click that bell so you get notified whenever we make a post. Please and thank you.
Yes, thank you. And we will see you next time. Thanks so much. Yes.
Thanks for hanging out. Bye.